Hey guys, so we have the details here on LF Zenkai Full Power FRIEZA'S kit here. Shout out to Grazdog for the data mine. So because the game is in just complete game-wide maintenance, we are not going to be able to take a look at the information in-game, which is usually how I like to do this, but this is fine. I mean, we'll get a good understanding as to how this character works, what kind of buffs he's getting, and then on top of that, we do have something else quickly to just talk about. There's going to be some kind of new, I don't know if I want to call this completely a new event. It's basically just an updated version of the Battle Gauntlet. Zenkai Rush Battle. Final form Frieza Full Power. Get amazing rewards up to 3,000 Awakening Z Power. And it looks like they're actually going to be giving out Rush medals as a reward for doing this. So this is basically just a better updated version, it appears, of the Battle Gauntlet, which is nice. So this is how you get the 3,000 Awakening Z Power for this LF Full Power Frieza, some CC, and Rush Medal, so there's no reason not to do this if you can. So the only piece of information we're not going to have, taking a look at the kit online instead of in-game, is we're not going to know the stats, but I mean, assuming that this character has comparable stats to other LF Zenkais, he should be looking pretty solid. Let me actually pull up the pre-Zenkai kit here. So let's go to yellow and then right here. Perfect. All right, so we're going to be able to compare the post-Zenkai abilities to the pre-Zenkai stuff. So let's go ahead and start here. So the main ability. Main ability. 30%. Wait, what? This is weird. This is not the whole main ability, obviously, right? 30% of damage inflicted against tag Sun Family or tag Saiyan. Wait, this is not. Yeah, I don't. Honestly, I don't really know how this is working. Let me just quickly look here. Okay, these are the two new. He just doesn't have the main ability on here. Yeah, this is another reason why I don't like looking at the kits like not in game, because it's messed up. Okay, so I guess we just don't know what the main ability does, because this is obviously part of. This is obviously part of the unique ability. Like, he has the main ability written here, and then there's just no effects on here. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume that this probably doesn't change the main ability, because it's already pretty good, but we don't know, I guess. So that's a bit unfortunate. So he picks up extra damage versus Saiyan. So right now he does 30% damage against Sun Family. He's picking up Saiyans as well. So, you know, any Vegetas that he's fighting, Brolys, he's going to be doing extra damage against them as well. This is not going to really help against Goku and Frieza because he already did extra damage versus Sun Family, but just having Saiyans on there too is pretty nice. Falling effects to self when battle starts, 80% damage. That was 70, so yeah, it does go up to 80. I actually think I said that yesterday in my video when I talked about what I'd rather see here. So him going from 70 to 80 is pretty nice. Oh, they actually buffed this. I didn't think they'd touch that. Reduces damage received by 45%. It goes from 40 to 45. That's pretty good. And then 25% of special move damage inflicted, which is the same. And then nullifies enemies, restores health, and reaches 0. Yeah, this is the permanent endurance nullification ability, which of course is very, very powerful. Falling effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. Restores one key by 30. Reduces enemies' Dragon Balls by 1. Yeah, that's not going to change. This was already really good. And then applies the following effects to self based on the number of defeated battle members. So 0 battle members, 30% of damage inflicted, 15. So it goes 30, 50, 70. Oh, they actually buffed this too? Okay, so it goes from 20, 40, 60 to 30, 50, 70. And then he gets Arts Card Draw Speed by 1 level 15 counts. So what I would have actually preferred if they did with this is if they just made the card draw speed uncancelable permanent, and just like, because right now the only issue I have with this first unique ability here is that this card draw speed is cancelable, and we have a lot of characters in the game that cancel buff effects and attribute upgrades, so this being cancelable is a little bit annoying, but it's fine. Oh, I see what he did. I think, yeah, okay, so obviously the person who data mined this made a mistake. The main, so he put the first unique ability twice instead of putting the main ability here. So this, okay, yeah, I mean, he just messed up, because this should have been, so up until here, all the way from here, this should have been the main ability, but I guess he put the first unique ability twice. All right, that's annoying. All right, second unique ability. Reduces damage received by 20% until combo ends when changing cover. That's the same. Yeah. The problem is this can also be canceled, right? Again, I wish they just added uncancelable to this. Knocks enemy back to long range coverage and performed against a blast card. Comboable with the blue card. Falling effects occur if own remaining health is 70%. Okay, they actually buffed that from 60% to 70% HP. After enemy attack is over, activates once. I would have preferred if they just made this a real-time buff, so it activates in the middle of a combo instead of having the enemy's combo end. But again, it's not that big of a deal because you can just simply switch the character to standby and it will still activate. So 70%. He heals by 20%, 50% to key recovery, and then -5 to strike and blast arts costs, and then 15% of damage inflicted by allies. So it's 20, 50, 15, 5, 20, 15, 50. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, so it's the same thing. The only thing they changed is they moved this up from 60% to 70%, which is it's nice. It's nice. Okay, I think we can X out of this. All right, so here are the new unique abilities. An Obsessed Ego applies the following effects to self if own remaining health is 50% or below after enemy attack is over. Okay, so he gets a separate instance of that. Activates once. Restores health by 15%. Increases arts card draw speed by 1 level for 30 counts. They should have just made this permanent, honestly. Yeah. 30 counts. Okay. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield if there is a defeated battle member. Minus 15% to enemy sustained damage cut effects for 15 counts, and then nullifies special actions after unchanging cover for 10 counts, activates 3 times. So, I mean, this is a really strong effect. If there's a defeated enemy allied battle member, he's getting cover null and he's getting sustained damage cut penetration. That's pretty strong for a character like this to get that. So, I mean, yeah, having a dead ally is not always the easiest thing to do, but this is nice. Okay. And then the final unique ability, falling effects occur upon landing a blast arts hit. 15% to damage inflicted for 10 counts, 15% to key recovery, reduce enemy key by 20, and oh, they have the combo of key reduction and key recovery reduction. That's powerful, because I was about to say, like I usually do, reducing enemy key by 20 on an arts card hit is actually just worthless completely. But if you're comboing this with key recovery down, then it becomes pretty good, because if you stack a bunch of these key recovery down debuffs and you're reducing their key, they're not going to be able to restore their key fast enough to keep up with how fast you're reducing it. So that is pretty good. And then the following effects occur when changing cover. Nullifies abnormal conditions for 10 counts. Reduce enemy key by 20. There we go. That's good. Minus 20% to health restoration, and then plus 5 to arts cost. And it's to all enemies. Okay, I mean, key down plus arts cost up is pretty strong on cover change. So on cover change, he's destroying a Dragon Ball, he's reducing enemy key by 20, increasing their cost, and removing some of their health restoration. Okay. That's not bad. Sure. All right, what do we have next? So the blue card is the full power Death Ball massive explode damage. A portion of this damage inflicted will also be dealt to enemies on standby. Randomly destroys 3 enemy cards. Didn't I call this? Didn't I say it would be cool if this destroyed the enemy's hand? I think I did. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good. I mean, again, this didn't really need to get buffed because he already has blue card damage just in his unique ability, right? So that's fine. Specials. Okay, so the green card. Let me actually. I don't remember what his pre-Zenkai green card. Everything that it does. 40. So okay. So the only thing I said that they could possibly change with this is they could make this 50 key and then everything else would be the same. Honestly, this doesn't need to have a restriction. Like, this doesn't need to only be 3 times. This could be unlimited amount of times. That's something else I would change. Let's see if they changed that. Restores own key by 40. Falling effects occur on hits. Draws a blast arts card next, which I think he already did. Yeah. Afflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade 25%, because they actually increase the amount of damage received debuffs they get to 25% for 20 counts. Yeah, so that just goes up by 5%. I mean, this is a pretty strong effect, though. It's all enemies with this. Okay. And it has to be on hit, which I guess is one other thing they could have changed. Shortens eye sub count by 3. Again, I don't think they need I don't think they needed to have this be restricted like that, but whatever, it's fine. And then Blast Arm, of course. And then the Zenkai ability is Yellow Powerful Opponent. That's actually good. I'll take that. I actually wasn't even thinking about Powerful Opponent. I think in my video yesterday, I said it could be Yellow Lineage of Evil, Yellow Frieza Force. Both would be good. What we really didn't want to see at all was Yellow Frieza Saga. Yellow Powerful Opponent is actually really good. What is his Z ability? Is it just LOE and Frieza Force or something? What is it? Is it Powerful Opponent? Powerful Opponent, Frieza Force, episode Frieza Saga, Blast Attack and Defense. This is a really strong... Yeah, dude, this is actually a really strong bench unit. Powerful Opponent, Blast Attack and Defense. And now he's getting Powerful Opponent Zenkai ability. Yeah, that's strong. Both offenses are the strong suits of this Zenkai ability too. Yeah. Okay. I'm liking that. At the very least, he should be exceptional, just as like an actual usable character because he's an LF Zenkai. But on top of that, I mean, he's going to be a really strong bench character. I mean, you can Zenkai buff Yellow transforming Jiren. So yeah, Yellow transforming Jiren can actually get the Z ability, Zenkai ability combo from this guy, which could be interesting. Like you run... Oh my god, you know what I just realized? So, so on JP, I think I would call it the most common team I actually encounter at this point is Jiren LOE. So you could, because Jiren LOE is literally just Jiren and leader slot, and then Goku and Frieza, and then Revival Frieza. You could throw this guy on the bench of that team, and you can Zenkai buff Jiren now. And then you can still have this guy giving the full Z ability to the rest of the team. I could easily see that becoming the most annoying team to fight. With Jiren now getting a Zenkai buff on that team now. Honestly, there could be a world in where this character just replaces Jiren on that setup. I'll have to actually see how this guy fares, but looks like he's getting a decent amount of extra abilities here. It looks like he's getting the majority of what he wants to do, though, when an ally is defeated, because he gets sustained damage cut penetration and he's getting cover null. I guess he actually does get a decent amount of defensive utility, which is what I wanted to see mostly. Again, on cover change, he's doing some disrupt with enemy key reduction, card arts cost increase, and Dragon Ball destruction. And he's picking up this extra heal here. So let's just say he's getting comboed, right? He's getting comboed by Vegito Blue. I actually would have preferred, like the one thing I was looking for pretty hard was to see if you would get type neutrality on cover change, because that would allow him to at least eat a few hits from Vegito Blue. But even if he takes a few hits from Vegito Blue, he can just grab, like let's say he's getting comboed from 100% HP. If you let Frieza get below 50%, he's getting this entire part here, and he's getting the heal here and card draw speed activated. So he's healing by 35. So if he gets below half HP, he's healing by 35%. He's getting 50% key recovery. He's reducing his cost of strike and blast by 5. He's giving the whole team 15% damage inflicted. He's healing by another 15%, and then he's also increasing card draw speed. I really wish this card draw speed was just permanent. We're actually at a time now, and you can really feel this, where I think double card draw speed is pretty, I don't want to say necessary, but you really feel the difference between having 1 times card draw speed and 2 times card draw speed. And the main reason is because we have so many characters now that reduce card draw speed, that having double card draw speed now is basically the equivalent of what it was 2 years ago to have 1 times card draw speed. It's just there's too many characters in the game that are used, that are good, that reduce your card draw speed by 1 level, to where I think like it's actually becoming more and more important to have double card draw speed. And it's not because having double card draw speed is what's needed. It's because you still need at least 1 times card draw speed. And if you only have 1 times, like, I would just move forward thinking about card draw speed being 1 notch down, because you almost always are getting affected by negative card draw speed in this meta right now. So the fact that this Frieza, I mean, again, he has regular 1 times card draw speed from his first unique ability, and then the second level of card draw speed is conditional. I wish this just, I mean, it would still be conditional even if it wasn't for 30 counts. But the only thing I think I would really change about this is if I just Just get rid of this 30 count restriction. Just make it 1 level as long as you fall below 50% HP once. That I think would be sufficient, right? Because you're still switching in, and the first level of card draw speed, again, it's still cancelable, and it's only for 15 counts. So, I mean, there are going to be instances where this guy has 0 card draw speed, which is completely unusable. Like, you can't be a damaging character in this meta and have 0 card draw speed. You can't do it. So, we will see how this guy looks, but he seems pretty good. I think I do like a lot of what they gave him, the extra utility, the healing, some of the stacking damage down here, stacking key recovery. This is strong. I do like this. So let me know what you guys think of the Zenkai 2 LF full power Frieza. We'll have to take a look in game once the game comes back live in a few hours, or like 5 hours from now, to see his stats as well as the main ability. I think the data manager made a mistake that he didn't put the first, or he put the first unique ability twice instead of the main ability. So, yep, let me know what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.